We're going to be playing a T20 match on the worst pitch in this one, India, Australia. If we win the toss, we're going to have to bat. We have won the toss, we are going to bat. We're going to bat before the pitch gets even worse. We have 3 spinners. I don't know how many spinners Australia have. Look at that for a pitch. That looks so ugly. So many cracks, and the ball is not bouncing at all. That almost skidded through. All I could do was pat it away for a single. No bounce, just skids through. No pace, no nothing on that. That's driven. I don't know how that ball has raced off the face, but look at that. Ball has nothing behind it. It almost stops on its own, but we will come back for 2. Tried to late cut it. I don't know why he went for the regular cut. And of course there's no bounce. Ball goes under the bat. That has been driven in the gap, and for once the ball will actually run away. It almost did stop once again, but this time it was timed way too well. We are off to pretty good start, not bad on this pitch especially. That's been tucked through mid wicket. Cummins, this was probably the fastest ball of the over so far. I was late on it, which is a miracle in itself. That short late cut, and that will run away for 4. Use the pace on a pitch with no pace. Missed that completely. I don't think we need to go on the back foot a lot. This was proper shot, and it gets the edge as well. The keeper almost ended up taking it. It was lucky. Again, I don't know where the pace came from this time. This was actually express. That's been punched off the back foot. Again, the ball is flying off the face of the bat, which has happened only once or twice so far. That's cut, and it is in the gap. A pretty rare shot. That ball didn't bounce either. Again, skidded through, almost stayed along the ground. We still managed to go back and cut it somehow. Let's see this animation. It is a pretty rare animation. That's driven straight, and it will be 4 on the worst pitch. We probably had the best start to a T20 we've had in a long time. That shot, try to help it on its way, but probably not a great idea. They have so many fielders there behind square on the offside. 9 runs already. We haven't even taken any risks. Oh, that was a very good ball. Perfect length. Not too short, not too full. And on this pitch, of course, it's not gonna get up or anything. That's been driven on the up, and again it's gonna fly off the face. That has been timed to literal perfection. 3rd boundary of the over. No risks whatsoever. Still runs are coming from everywhere. That's picked, and this is going a long way as well. What is going on? I have set some real low scoring sliders, and we've started off with an absolute flyer. Edged, and even that is in the gap. Even luck is on our side now, and we are scoring at 10 runs an over exactly. That's gone through, and I don't think it even carried to the keeper. I think it went on 1 bounce. That's come in. That came in like a proper off spinner. Bounced just enough for a pull, but I still don't think we should be going on the back foot too much, because this could have easily just skidded through and gotten us LBW or bowled. Yeah, come on, that was... I don't know what was wrong with the shot and why I missed. And for a pull top edge, that usually goes away for 6 on normal pitches, but here it didn't even go over the wicket keeper's head. And a comfortable catch in the end. We lose our first wicket. So far it was smooth sailing, but we lose our first. That is a lovely looking on drive, but another meter to the right and it would have been 4. But here we are, dot ball. That shot picked off the back foot. It's gone away for 6, flat 6. Probably a small boundary, but still with this shot against fast bowlers, doesn't usually go away for 6. Edged, and that's gone. This also just had nothing behind it, very slow, no bounce, just try to drive it like we have already so many times, but now edged it to the keeper and we have lost both our openers. That was a strange looking catch, but what can we do? 19 ball 33, that was a useful innings for sure, so many boundaries. Full toss. Well, we have lost 2 wickets, but I'm not gonna say no to balls like that. Picked over mid-off, and yet another very flat 6. That shot under edge almost dropped it back onto the stumps, but we will get away with it once again. We have slowed down definitely. Oh, what was that? What was that shot? We weren't even on the ground when we made contact with the ball. It was a late cut, it was almost like a helicopter as well that went behind square. Strange shot, but it ends up working. That's clipped. 2 straight, and there was a gap behind square that has been flicked away. And again, 6. Scoring 6s has been much easier than scoring 4s. That's punched off the front foot. Well, scoring boundaries has also become a little easy. 6 and now a 4. That was a very slow Yorker. I did try to smack it away and go aerial, but the ball did not go up at all. Not bad, we already scored 11. Bat onto the pad. We will sneak through for a single by the time they are done with appealing. That has been clipped. Oh, this might be gone. It is gone. Gone out of the ground. That was a much bigger hit than I expected. I thought it was going straight to fine leg. Now there we go, 8 overs and they are finally going to introduce spin. I think this is going to be the real challenge. Let's see how much the ball turns. That has turned a lot. It was a googly, comes back in. These are good signs for us because we have 3 spinners in our lineup. I think I might actually start with spin, why not? This has gone from over the wicket pitch way outside the off stump and still has turned back in. But I think they might only have the 1 spinner, so that ended up a Yorker from a spinner. Picture perfect, right under the bat. Lucky to get the toe of the bat. Flights it up. I've gone straight. That's a big hit. But not big enough. I saw the gap straight down the ground, but ended up hitting it to straight on. It is still so very well hit. I thought it was 6. That has turned a lot, but we've driven it with the turn. This will probably stop on its own. We have to just keep running. It'll come back 4, 2. And even that, we have to put in the dive. Batsmen are getting slower by the day. Inside out, late cut. Another strange shot. That's got the top edge. And has it gone for 6? I don't think so. It will only be 4. Very slow pitch. This has been driven. See, this has been very strange. One ball is very, very slow. It doesn't even bounce. And this one actually came. It was bowled on the hardest pitch in the game. That came in, swinging Yorker. I tried to go aerial, but it was a picture perfect Yorker. Full toss, and not even that, it was a knee-high juicy full toss that was tossed up but still kept it along the ground. I already paid the price trying to go big against spin. This is yet another full toss. This time hit it in the gap, but not that it would have mattered because it has hit the invisible wall outside the ground. What was that? I think I've been scammed out of a wicket. Why did the keeper come in front of the stumps and take it? Is that even legal? Oh my god, this is for sure not right because I've driven it to square, I think. No, the ball has actually gone behind to the keeper. I thought I hit it to point and the keeper somehow took it. That was yet another perfect Yorker. Zampa is bowling many more Yorkers than all the fast bowlers combined. 9 overs left, but we have lost 4 wickets, so we might have to take it a little easy. Look at this. That ball has not bounced and it has gone on one bounce, I think, to the keeper. That is so slow, nothing on it. And it has carried barely, but it has carried. That's been flicked, and again the timing out of this world. Tucked fine, but this was for sure an off cutter. Felt like an off spinner. My how slow it was. Overthrow. Thank you for that gift. We'll come back for another one. Bat onto the pad again. Another off spinner with a fast bowler's run up and action. It's been flighted up. Dot ball off the toe it goes. We have struggled on this end with the left-hander. Let's try to get off strike first. Oh my god. This is like bowling on a wet pitch in EA Cricket 2007. They are kind of gaming the game. That's been flighted up. Yet another full toss that I can't do anything against. That's a juicy full toss that I might have hit it straight to deep square leg. We get lucky, but if I'd gotten out on that ball, man, such a horrible ball. Come on, how did I miss that? Another horrible ball and he gets away with it. Slow, this for sure has rolled to the keeper. Flicked. This is also in the gap, and again that wonderful timing. A shot. Oh, I think that was a drop catch. Again, one of those weird inside out late cuts. It took a sweet time getting up. We almost came back for 3. That's punched down the ground. It'll just be 1 though. But so far it's going good. We're not losing many more wickets. Still have 6 overs left. Yet another Yorker that just could not get underneath. Again, only 1. Yes, I did try to go big, but does not work. Shot onto the helmet, onto the shoulder, and then finally we managed to get some bat on it. Flicked. Well, I already knew where the ball was gonna be with 5 fielders deep on the offside. Walk across and we flicked it a long way yet again. Every now and then, one of these balls just flies out the face. We have 5 overs left now. We can really explode. And a full toss. Tug that out only to give a catch to deep extra cover. Almost even found the gap. 3 fielders were almost standing shoulder to shoulder there. And still almost managed to find the gap, but not so lucky. 43 or 28 for Sky. Ah, come on. What was that? That was a very slow Yorker and we've chopped it back onto the middle stump. A little unlucky, but we lost both our set batsmen. Hit straight, full toss. And well, that's probably the only safe area now. Just aim for the side screen and hope and pray it comes off. Shot pulled along the ground. We again gone back to just normal shots along the ground. And we'll work out yet again. 4 overs left. Still have 2 batsmen left. 2 batsmen at the crease. Not after this, but I think that's more than enough. Starts off with a full toss. And again, it has been timed so well. Full toss again, but this was so slow, so couldn't do anything. Inside edge it again, almost back onto the stumps. That's hit straight and hit a long way. Don't even need to worry about giving a catch. We've had a few close calls, but not this one. Oh my god, so late. Yet another picture perfect Yorker. That's gone off the toe, almost got through the keeper, but nope, nothing doing. That's gone off the toe yet again. We won, but this was in the Yorker. We still managed to throw it. Try to pick it over cover, nothing doing. Of course, the ball has to first come up to the bat. It's rolling along the ground. That's short and wide, and it is also a proper wide, I think, yeah. Again, this shot is not working at all. Ball is refusing to bounce. There we go, finally early, but enough to clear the 30-yard circle. Edged and gone. Well, I played that shot 4 times in this over. Played and missed, and finally we edged it to the keeper. Flicked. Oh, where did that come from? Of number 9, Kuldeep Yadav's bat. We've hit one of the biggest sixes. 1 over left, and we've somehow made it to 180. Starts out the proper Yorker. I'm gonna run too. Most probably gonna get run out. Hopefully at the bowler's end. Yeah. Not even in the picture there. Easy as it gets. Why are you appealing? The batsman still hasn't made it into the crease. No problems. We have the batsman on strike. 4 balls left. Can we get to 190? I already know the ball's gonna be full and wide on the offside. It is full and wide on the offside. Flicked and 6. 185. Just one more hit and we will cross 190. That's hit flat again. Dug it out again. Another perfect Yorker. Full toss, but this might be. It is 6, but it was very, very close. We'll cross 190 comfortably. We might cross 200 now. 195. We can end it with a 6. We are over 200. Full, and is it going long enough? Yes, it is. What a last over. That was 6-4, 6-6, and we'll somehow manage to cross 200 on the absolute worst pitch thanks to Akshar Patel's quick fire. What, 45 or something we scored, I think. 44 of 16. That is just nuts. And look at that. Not a single top 8 batsman has gotten out to single digits. We're gonna start off with spin. We have 3 spinners. They had only 1. If they had more spinners, I think we wouldn't have crossed 160. But since we only played 4 overs of spin, we managed to get up above 200. Look at that. I'm just gonna go whole shot over and over again. It's not gonna bounce. It's just gonna skid through. Reverse sweep of the 3rd ball. It comes off. I was half expecting the slip fielder to jump and take it somehow. But no such luck. First ball of pace gets greeted with a boundary. Yeah, now I think I'm just going to bowl 16 overs of spin. I'm going to start bowling some part-timers as well. No pace whatsoever. That's cut behind square. And this time, all fielders are actually running behind the ball, which is a very small thing, but not a small thing in this game. Slider. Why didn't that go fast? That sat up nicely. I just bowled a half track, a juicy short pitch delivery. At least he was kind enough to hit it along the ground. That ball probably should have been sitting on the roof. It's straight. Oh no. Now we're getting smacked. Even when bowling spin. Was that bat onto the pad? They are really trying to go. The chase is on. 3 overs 23. Flicked. Misfield. Why are you going back? They could have run 2. The fielder is still not up. Finally gets up and stops the ball. But I think they could have run a comfortable 2. Inside edge. He is not moving. Comes in for a nice slow jog, but it's not enough. That's hit. This is going flat. 1 bounce for. Hit again. Over covers. Want to bring the ball back in. But it's getting smacked through the offside. Leading edge in the air. What was short cover doing? Third ball to go in that direction. It's like someone sitting with a magnet there. 4, 4, 4, and now 2. Comes down. Oh my god, this is going a long way. Look like an inside edge. Don't know how it went away for such a comfortable 6. Slog swept, and this is 6. While losing by 10 wickets is a real possibility here. Now the sweep. That is the most impossible catch, but it still somehow looked human. One-handed, and we will fluke our way to breaking this partnership. 24 of 15, and the headache goes. I'm just gonna keep bowling good length. Edged. Has that carried? I don't think it has. He started to celebrate. The umpire raises his finger. And I think we have gotten revenge by scamming Australia out of a wicket. This definitely did not carry, man. 2 and 2. We are on a hat trick. And they are not going to review it either. So the scam has been successfully committed. Oh, that has carried. My bad. Golden duck for Smith. We are on a hat trick now. Oh, I'm gonna peel again. Come on, raise your finger again. This one clearly bounced like 15 times before going to the slip fielder. Last ball of the power play. 5 dot balls. Let's end it strong. Tries to go big. Doesn't go anywhere. A maiden over in the power play. We are really pulling things back here. Edged, and once again won't carry. Yeah, there's no hope from this pitch. Goes down. Kuldeep Yadav maiden in the first over, but second over, first ball. It goes away for 4. Still have a lot of runs to play with, and our spinners are definitely doing it for us so far. Edged. No one inside, so I probably will get 2. Nope. Where did he come from that fast? 136 needed of 75. That has turned square. Almost went between the keeper's legs. Flight it up to full. That's the only ball that they can actually smack. I think good length balls and short pitch arm balls are the way to go from now on. Look at that for a turn. That is just way too much. Nothing the batsman can do. Maybe reverse sweep, but that's about it. And again, has it turned way too much? Gone outside the line? No. Just enough. 47 of 29. That has gone off the edge. We are giving away nothing to the batsman. No pace, no bounce. Just turning it, that's it. Flicked with the turn, and one bounce into the fence. This was a struggle of an inning so far for English, but now I'll get 4. Slog swept. Is this a chance? One bounce for the end up. Finishing the over strong. 10 runs of it. 52 of 32. Boundaries everywhere. That is probably one of the ugliest shots in the game, and the thing is, it works every single time for the AI, so it is even more frustrating. Look at that. That was not 128 Ks, that was barely 100 Ks. I think that ball took forever to go to the other end, but didn't take too long to go out of the ground, that's for sure. Comes down, misses. Keeper, what are you doing? Way too slow on that stumping. He completed the shot and still had enough time to come back. And it is gonna be not out. Comes down again, but this time we don't even need the keeper. Thank God, because I am sure we would have gone and wasted another stumping chance. This one skids through and gets the middle of off stump. Flick, chance. Please stay inside the rope. I don't think he will. He is. 2 wickets in that over, and this over has changed things completely. They were 2 down for 100. Now they are 4 down. The required run rate is climbing up. One more over like this and we will have sealed the match. Straight, hit hard, hit straight for 4. Fast bowlers are getting smacked. Both teams, spinners have been the difference. And the other big difference is we have had 3 spinners. Heads won't carry again. I think we should bring the keeper in and make him stand right next to the stumps. We're going to appeal, of course. Swept and swept way too well for 4. 6 overs 90. 1 wicket and the match is done. Slog swept. Every single slog sweep has worked. That is one of, if not the best catch I've seen in this game in a long time, but it will be not out, and 6 on top of it. Look at this for a catch. He's run all the way from mid-wicket. Dove, taken it, but gone outside the rope, of course. Why though? That was already 6. Another slog sweep, and yet again it works out. If you're gonna lose it from here, it is gonna be a real achievement, man. Lot of turn, and again the ball won't carry to the slip fielder. The slip fielder should seriously stand right next to the keeper. Reverse swept. Chance. No, it is not. That'll be 6. Another sweep. Now we're getting swept all around the ground. Through mid-wicket, through point, even through long on. That's a good Yorker, but not good enough. It's yet another 6. Now they need what, 57 in 4 overs. Still out of grasp, but they've gone much closer. That's another clean hit, but he's gonna take it and stay inside the rope. Our fielding has been miraculously good. This I for sure thought he's gonna take it and then of course put his foot on the rope. He does not start celebrating before that. Shot goes for a ramp. Well done. Another dot ball. They need almost 20 runs and over now. Heads. Some swing so late in the innings that run out. Nope. It'll just be 1. No problems whatsoever. That's come in. Is this gone? Please be gone. It is not. The Spartans are going to continue. Probably missing leg. It was really coming back in. This has been an awesome over so far. Let's just keep it going. No. 6. That's it as well. This is 6. This is again. This ball has worked so well so far. But now it is backfiring. Now go straight. No, no. 4 more. 36 needed of 11. They need boundary of every single ball. Inside out. Oh, that's going away as well. And now he does what I've been expecting fielders to do. Goes outside the rope with the ball in hand. This is gonna be 6. Oh no. Now they need 15 of 4. How have we managed to get ourselves into this position? We were supposed to win this easily. 2 balls left. 10 runs needed. We can win it. This ball itself. But we're not gonna. We might actually lose this for real. 54 of 21. What are you doing, man? Last ball. 4 runs needed. We've already given away 3 sixes and a 4. I'm just gonna bowl a back of length ball. Hits it along the ground. Please save it. Yes, he does. They managed to run only 1, and out of the jaws of defeat, we managed to snag victory. That was as close as it gets. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see an India-Pakistan test, click the video on screen day 1 on the Hindi channel. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.